Hey guys, Behemoth Gamer here, and in this episode, this will be episode 10 for the Warhammer Inquisitor series. Unfortunately, I did a recording of my last playthrough, but it didn't record properly, so we might be skipping a few parts, unfortunately. So just to fill you in, basically we just finished chapter 3. We had to make a moral decision choice whether we're going to take the Alpha Pariah as a tool, as a weapon, or if we are going to use the Alpha Pariah, we're gonna purge the Alpha Pariah. So we chose to use her as a means to an end. I mean, after all, if we're going to kill her off anyway, might as well just utilize her, and if she dies in battle, great, you know? So it was using her as a means to an end. But on top of that, we also did a side quest, basically the Drakhari Menace. Just to recap this whole thing, it's basically finding out that there is a Dark Eldar in a subsector that we might have to fight or face. The thing is, we were kind of skeptical about her because what she did was she kind of like brainwashed a bunch of Astra Militarum guardsmen, basically. And then what happened was I'm contemplating maybe she's doing that because there's a greater looming threat later down the horizon. But guys, I'm Behemoth Gamer, just giving you guys a recap. Please subscribe to the channel, like the videos, share, comment down below. It helps me a lot. So let's proceed with this mission here. Now, my fellow Inquisitor was butchered by the Dark Eldar Raiders, also known as Drakhari. These sadistic Xeno pirates are preying on the weak and defenseless, and their arrival in the system is a dreadful omen. The whole Arius system seems strangely devoid of life, although my tech priest located an automated signal originating from the Astra Militarum command post. I'm heading there to find some kind of explanation.
Approaching an Astra Militarium base on a world that has been cut off from the Imperium for decades. I must call your attention to the potential consequences of the extended lack of strict military supervision.
My task is to shed light on what happened in the system. If they try to hinder me, I'll make sure that they wish they were in the penal regiment of the Commissariat.
Dang, girl. That was badass. Alright, let's proceed.
That's what I was talking about. Look at these disgraceful buffoons. Shabby formation, unknown insignia, evident lack of discipline, no senior officer in sight.
When morals sink low, depravity and laziness sets in. Attention, guardsmen. Inquisitor taking command.
Whoa.
You were right, King. They were imposters, ready to spit on Imperial authority.
What scum? A disgrace to the uniforms of their venerable ancestors.
How dare you all. How dare you all. fighting guardsmen. Thing about these guys is they're so numerous. Oh, there you are. Some Dark Eldar. What was that? I saw like a Rosarius thing. Anyway.
Loading. For the Emperor.
Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, buddy, good night. Alright, looks like we're fighting these guys. Guardsmen and Dark Eldar, the Drakhari. Pop some shields. This is why I like the shields.
I'm trying to avoid using the word commander, but this lowlife must have been the closest to what they call a leader down here.
I agree. Let's see what his personal possessions tell us.
Valius, sorry about last time. I know you are angry, old boy. I hate myself sometimes. I really do. But that's what it is. They left us here, in the darkness. And the Highborn are there too. They are terrible and evil, and we should kill them all. But we can't. We signed up for this, I know. Remember how we wanted to fight for the Imperials as kids? You were right, we shouldn't have tried that stuff. Or the stuff. Euphoria makes you happy and strong and mad, and it's the best thing ever. I swear we didn't know it came from the Highborn. I bought the first sniff from Corporal Landrix, this sneaky old rat. Thought it was the same stuff we had on Clamora's Prime. Remember that night? I'm ashamed of myself. I know what is going on. I know why people are disappearing every day. I'm working with the corrupted officers who make these people disappear. I don't want to know where they end up, and we have no idea what the Xenos are doing to them. There must be thousands of them by now. I'm hooked now. I need the sniff all the time. Not that there is any sense in rebelling against the Xenos. You know that, right? Well, what ended up happening was they became drugged. And they can't do a thing about it. They're literally hooked to the drug. Let's check out these areas, make sure that it's all cleared. That we're not missing on anything. Yeah, most likely we aren't. So let's just head on straight. Reload just for safe measure, for good measure.
Inquisitor, your location is close to a Vox station. Suggested course of action. Search the transmission logs.
I'm quite busy down here, Tech Priest. But yes, that is a good idea.
Wow, it reloads really fast too. I'm loving. Good night.
Now I'm ready to investigate those transmission logs.
Standing by to analyze in loaded data.
knows? Maybe there's more people here. But let's check out our loot first. Revered benefactor, Mihazi. This one proudly reports, after the initial setbacks, we have managed to speed up the transports. The rumors about the dying sun resonated effectively with the superstitions of our kind, especially after you made your far-sighted decision about the Cardinal. The evacuation of Warris will be finished in 3 standard cycles. Well, before the estimated arrival of Imperial forces. Small groups may hide in desolate areas, and hunting them down may prove to be a time-consuming and ultimately futile action. We are humbly awaiting for your orders in this matter. We are using the coordinates you provided and leave the transport at the inactive gates. Rest assured, we are definitely not staying around until our benefactors arrive. I beg for your forgiveness, revered one, but I must ask for an undeserved favor. My men are getting more and more nervous about the future. Mutiny isn't imminent yet, but some boost in the morale could spare me from wasting valuable manpower. This one humbly asks for a slight increase in the euphoria doses. Commander Gilbert. He's asking for more drugs.
Clearing out the base.
Treacherous Imperial Guard, serving the Dark Eldar. The taint runs deep in this subsector.
It's hardly surprising. The warp surges have left entire systems abandoned for too long, far from the light of the Emperor. On the other hand, this is new. The Dark Eldar systematically corrupting entire systems for decades. The Conclave has to know about this.
You need to purge this system thoroughly and without mercy, and you cannot trust anyone here anymore.
Sweet deal. We got that done. Let's head on back to the ship. Isn't this Captain Van Wynter? Also, just as a recap for everybody too, we also found out that Gregor van Wynter, one of the kin for Ragna van Wynter, was actually the captain of the Martyr. So, because we weren't able to record that session, that playthrough, at least properly, I just thought of giving you guys some context to what might have happened. Do we want to do area of effects? Or let's check out our defensives too. Physical resistance, heat resistance, warp resistance. You can get really defensive. Critical strength. Yeah, I think this one would help. We'll do more crits here. Okay. So we talked to Omicron Art.
Inquisitor, during your current deployment, an urgent message was received on the Ecclesiarchy Vox channel. Authorization psalms are valid.
Let me see it.
This is Cardinal Julius Bedivere speaking. I have been informed about the arrival of your vessel and your attempts to establish connection with Imperial authorities. By the powers vested upon me by the Holy Synod, I am asking you to help my diocese. I am currently residing in the Cathedral of Basilica Aurealis, trying to fight the encroaching darkness with my most devout followers and the powers of prayer. Whoever you are, you must be the torchbearer sent by the glorious God Emperor to release us. In the name of Saint Enoch the Sufferer, help us.
The message seems genuine. After the recent events, though, I cannot trust any Imperial authorities in this system. We have already found evidence of the machinations of the Dark Eldar and the treachery of Imperial troops.
For your information, the voice analysis unit in this body detected atypical vocal fluctuations in the last sentence. Data check. The Caligari Registry of Saintly Deeds lists one Enoch the Sufferer, who was betrayed by his most trusted followers.
Clever thinking, Tech Priest. This could be a hidden warning. Recalibrate the teleportarium. I want to avoid the main entrance, where they will likely be waiting for me. Take me to an abandoned section of the cathedral.
Abandoned section of the cathedral, huh? Alright. So let's proceed to the next one. Actually, before doing that, let's check our inventory first. Do we have any better items? Most likely we don't, but it's definitely worth checking. But apparently, I don't think we do. Oh. Okay, so maybe I can sell this too. I guess let's go back to the bridge. Let's sell our items first. It's funny how most of these no longer interest me, considering the fact that we have better equipment now. We got better bolt guns, so I'm definitely gonna buy this. And then let's equip. Alrighty. We have better armor? Nope. Nothing better. Alright, let's head on. The remnants of the Astra Militarum regiments in the system have been corrupted by the Dark Eldar and became mind-washed Xeno slaves. I must find a still loyal servant of the Imperium, and a mysterious message from the Cardinal of the Arius system might be helpful. There was a cleverly hidden warning in the Vox message. I will visit the Cardinal while being fully prepared and ready for battle. Base to be prepared, and to be skeptical as well. Apparently that's what we're doing.
Inquisitor, reconnaissance rituals indicate hostile activity in the chambers adjacent to the entrance.
Your hunch was indeed right, Tech Priest. This is indeed a trap.
Clarification needed. All my deductions were based on facts.
Let's just leave it that way then.
Enemy patrol detected in the vicinity. Contact is imminent.
They must have been expecting me to come from the other direction.
Whoa. Stay away from me. What was that? Is that a Dark Eldar? No. Wasn't. I thought it was though. What is this? Ooh, experimented. Where are we supposed to go? Do we go straight up here, or do we pass? Emperor protects. There we go, Dark Eldar. Come over here. roast them all alive. Just roasting them. Burning them all. Oh, I'm loving my new flavor, man. I'm down to get down and dirty with them, face to face. I don't mean that in a kinky way. I mean it in a more like let's fight kind of way.
Hostile leader down. I should search him for clues.
Yep, we will do that. We will do that. To the servants of the Jagged Maze, the benefactors wanted me to convey their message. Your services in the past proved to be somewhat useful. That's the only reason why you are still allowed to exist. The days of the blessed isolations are over. The storms of the endless sea are ebbing, and the benefactors have no interest in an open war against the brutal war machine of the Imperium. Needless to say, our kind can't expect mercy from them. The Cabal is the only hope and home we have. The benefactors are willing to provide shelter, but they expect utter obedience and loyalty in exchange. We all know the price of insubordination. The work here is almost done. All we need is a swift cleanup. Before you do anything else, get rid of the priests. The taint of faith is strong in them, and the benefactors have no use for them. The Cardinal must be spared for now. Use him to lure the Inquisitor into the trap. I can sense the thoughts of that agent. And believe me, we have to get rid of the Inquisitor, otherwise our fate is sealed. The Eye.
The plot thickens, Captain. Did the census pick up any other voidcraft in this segment?
No, Inquisitor. What is it?
These worthless rebels are betraying their kind for the Dark Eldar, as I suspected. But they knew details about my investigation, which baffles me. How could they know?
I have no idea, Inquisitor. We are all alone out here.
Hey. Feel the flames. Burn, heretics, burn.
I will pray for you, servants of the Imperium. Rest assured, the perpetrators will pay for this in blood. The machinations of the foul Drakhari cannot be left unpunished.
Heck yeah. Avenge them, sister. The Sisters of Battle really fascinates me. It's they're literally the Space Marines female version. And I like how they're very nun-like. Like there's so much religious references to what they do, including the Space Marines. They're like the crusaders of this universe, while the sisters are more like the nuns. think this map is more of, it's like it might link all the way there. Maybe the left side is the correct place, or maybe this one too. We don't know. Whoa. Whoa. Shield. That was close range, in your face bolter action. Whoa. Hey guys, I'm just passing through. Don't mind me. Wow. Whoa. Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot. Whoa.
For the Emperor.
Well, that was something. Check this out. Did we miss out on anything? Apparently not. That's good. I like the fact that I can actually move, because sometimes it's kind of hard to like pinpoint if I'm missing something. Whoa, what's this? Oop. I ate that to the face. Reloading. Here I am.
According to my calculations, you reached the coordinates where the Cardinal's transmission originated.
I've just found the Cardinal Tech Priest and his guards. This information is redundant.
I beg for your remission, Inquisitor. Redundancy is a sin.
What? I'm going to hell for being redundant then. Eat my holy flames. Feel my new flamer. So just for those, just for context too, since we weren't able to record the last session that we had, so I just want to fill you guys in that after we logged in the last part, we actually got the new flamer, which is an archaeotech flamer. That's why I've been using the flamers a lot. We also got new implants and a new neural implant. So we're pretty much getting there. We're getting to rare item category. I look forward to actually getting more archaeotechs for my entire set. Hopefully an armor and maybe an equipped system. But at the same time, I also want to get one for my bolt gun. just want to give you guys that little rundown of where we're at. Nice. Kind of took out the guards, but the room isn't clear yet, so let's take them all out. By the way, guys, if you guys have gotten this far, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It helps me a lot, but at the same time, please comment down below. I'd like to hear your thoughts about how it's going so far, and like the video and share it. It helps a lot, guys. Thank you. Okay.
My most sincere gratitude, Inquisitor. By the grace of the Emperor, you have deciphered my warning.
I should execute you for treason. What was this all about?
I deserve no forgiveness. But before you rightfully sentence me, please hear my plea. I was imprisoned, tortured, and mentally manipulated by these Xenos Reavers for a long time. Let me help you in your sanctified duty.
So they made you lure me into their trap.
You and others in the past. These monsters are plundering our worlds. We've been lost in the darkness, Inquisitor.
These Xenos have been allowed to carry on unchecked. They were already waiting for me on the relay station and set up the trap here in no time. What is their secret, Cardinal?
I have no idea, I swear. But they know everything. Their ways are efficient. Terrible, but efficient.
Inquisitor, Category 5.8 fluctuations in the Immaterium in your vicinity.
A warp gate.
Pattern is consistent with the Dark Eldar webway portals.
Cardinal, we have not finished. Find a shelter nearby.
Oh, this is gonna be badass. She's gonna go all Doomslayer on them. I wish it was Chaos though, because killing demons is kind of like a favorite hobby of mine. Doomslayer style. Ah!
That was a commendable act of retaliation, Inquisitor. Now, you should execute that treacherous worm of a priest.
The Dark Eldar are masters of torture and manipulation, yet he managed to break their thrall over him and warn me. He was almost begging for judgment.
Weakness is like the rot. Once it sets in, it's only a matter of time until it destroys everything.
Once the Imperium lost the Aureus system, these worlds fell prey to a great menace. We can't execute everyone who couldn't resist the powers of the Drakhari.
Yeah, this brings us back to what we were talking about earlier, which was the fact that you know, even the Space Marines aren't all that good guys. We were talking about how the Dark Eldar could be using the Astra Militarum for a bigger purpose, you know, like maybe they needed to fight off a Tyranid invasion or something. But there is something looming in the horizon which explains why the Dark Eldars are doing this. Maybe. It's just a speculation at this point. But I'm willing to believe it. Maybe they're just doing it for a reason, but Dark Eldars being Dark Eldars, they're the they're the non-honorable version of their Eldar brothers. They're basically the rejects. All right, maybe we can work on our defensives, maybe? Radius for AoE skills. This one increases radius of AoE skills. Physical attacks. Damage over time, like dots. I don't think we have dots. Heat attacks though, this one would be good for the flamers. Melee combat. Radical path. Oh, this is for the Alpha Pariah, because we chose the radical path instead of the Puritan path. So most likely we will be opening this. During your investigation, sometimes you must make a morality choice. These are tough decisions. Sometimes you have to decide someone's fate. Every story-based investigation has morality choices, like in the main storyline, to earn morality points, which can unlock new abilities, or even new skill trees of the radical or Puritan way. You can also obtain morality points through priority assignments, which could contain radical or Puritan choices between missions. Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, we went for the radical path. I did mention in my other recording, which unfortunately messed up, how this is very reminiscent of the actual current political climate today. You got the radical left side, and you got the Puritan right side, which is pretty much traditional values, and you got the radical values, basically liberal. So it was an interesting parallel. I like having a good balance of both. So if there was an option to choose in between, I would gladly choose that. But currently with this situation, since we were to choose between using the pariah for a means to an end, if we're gonna purge her anyway, might as well just use her for that. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's talk to Omicron here, but let's check out if we have better equipment. Apparently not. Ooh, we got better ones. I'm so glad I kind of checked that. Yep, this one looks so much better. Alright, we're definitely selling all of these now. Let me sell it first. Ooh, we got a deflector. We'll use that. Oh wait, okay, I think I know what these are. They're like something I can place into. They're like the gems of this world. So let me see. Do I have openings? Yeah, maybe I can. Yeah, combine. See? Okay, I kind of get it now. If I have slots. Sorry.
Inquisitor. The etheric alpha spectrometer finished the analysis of the warp signatures detected around the last Drakhari webway portal.
Tell me this is leading somewhere. I'll be quite dissatisfied if I cannot deliver judgment upon those who are responsible for the destruction in this system.
Xenorite triangulation subroutines identified the same signatures on a deserted void station in the system. Note that this method is considered as a grade Gamma tech heresy.
I need results, Omicron. I don't care about your meddling with Xenarite technology.
Statement recorded for future reference. On the subject, etheric triangulation subroutines identified familiar signatures on a deserted void station. 90.7% probability that the webway gate was opened from these coordinates.
Then we have a long, exhausting piece of work ahead of us in this accursed system.
Alright. Let's head on to the next one. We're doing the side quest before we head on to chapter 4. So, I have rescued the Cardinal from the captivity of the Dark Eldar. Their plan to lure me into a trap has failed miserably. My tech priest, using his mysterious Xenarite ways, has managed to locate a webway gate on a deserted starfort. This could be the hideout of the Dark Eldar raiders working in the system, and I can finally exact my revenge on this depraved alien race. Maybe they are the bad guys after all. I was just trying to think better of them. Maybe there's just like a looming threat that could just blow my mind, you know, just like the main storyline for Martyr.
Good work, Tech Priest. This abandoned station is definitely used by the Dark Eldar. I can finally pay my regards to their leaders.
You should be reminded that the Drakhari use the arteries of the webway that can offer them a swift escape.
Indeed. They also need solid webway gates to transport human slaves to the otherworldly bastions. There must be something vital to their plans I can destroy around here.
Sweet. You know what I'm thinking, guys? Like, I like the aesthetic of this place. It reminds me so much of the Battle of Amerigo cutscene from StarCraft 1. You know, where the Marines were actually walking through a deserted science vessel. They were tasked to blow it up if they find any signs of Zerg. And they had a nuke in a ice cooler. That was really badass of an episode or a cutscene. It reminded me of that because it just the aesthetic alone, it's kind of dark. It's very gritty. And I kind of miss aesthetics like that. I rarely get to see shows that are very much into that. Oh, snap. I'm getting dotted. Like, you rarely see that in shows these days. Like the dark, gritty aesthetic where it's all broody and edgy and all that. It's kind of nice to see a return of it to it. Like, it's a romanticized darkness thing. Ooh. Oh, what is that? Are we seeing something pornographic here? Is that a lady? Or a human? Eat my flames. What is this? Oh, sorry. I thought these were ladies. They're humans. Like, they're too. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, guys. You're too slender. I was thinking of the males being like, you know how they're overly muscular? They look so slender, so I thought they were like women. I'm sorry, I don't mean it. Please forgive me.
Warp signatures indicate that this contraption is used as an anchor between real space and the webway.
It's high time to seal the gates then. Let's see how they react.
How dare you to interfere with our work, you arrogant monkey.
Look who crawled back to receive judgment.
I will cut out your tongue for your disrespect. I am one of the Cabal of the Jagged Maze. We are the masters of the dark pathways that lead to the Sunless Camorra. You cannot stop us.
Stop what? You are kidnapping Imperial citizens. You are nothing but cowards.
Kidnapping? That's endearing. We have taken millions of your kind, you fool. You have abandoned entire worlds and let us prey upon the remaining human cattle. I should thank you for that.
The Emperor doesn't abandon anyone. I am here to stop your foul machinations.
You are only wasting your time, creature. The hidden webway tunnels spread wide beyond the veil of your subsector. We go wherever we wish.
Then you should return to your true master and frolic at the feet of Slaanesh.
For this, I will show you the true meaning of pain.
The voice acting is really good, by the way. Not gonna lie. Oh, that was it? Did I take her out? Holy cow! What the?
Overheat.
Admirable work, Inquisitor. I wish you could bring that Xenox corpse to me. My vibroscalpels thirst for Drakhari blood.
This kind of personal commitment is somewhat unexpected from you, Magos.
The Dark Eldar are an elusive race we rarely have the chance to study. Consider my wish a professional curiosity, with a hint of personal vengeance.
One day, I'll find out why you hate the Drakhari so much, and how you know so much about them.
That's what you get for messing with the Inquisitor. So that's it? I literally took her out? No, I'm not talking about taking her out in a date. I mean, like, take her out, dead. Forgive me, I tend to overthink things. Kill the Xenos. Warning, do not let any Xenos see this video. They may consider this highly offensive. Ooh. Reloading. Switch to our beautiful flamer and burn them all. Take out the Incubus. Incubus gone. Wow, that's a lot of dead bodies though. They deserve what's coming to them. They totally deserve what's coming to them. Did we miss a spot? Nope. Burn. Burn, baby, burn. Feel my flames. Check out the other side, make sure that they're all burnt out.
This lost taste must be purified.
Wow, I like that chain lightning going on.
Citizen in Xenon's captivity. He seems to be a psycho.
Nice. Hey, buddy. You want to talk? Tell me what's going on?
Who are you?
My name is Thrall. I think I am. I was a sanctioned psyker, formerly in the service of the planetary governor.
Why did the Xenos spare you?
They tortured me. They have broken me. I was their bloodhound. They used me to sniff out high-ranking Imperials like you.
So, this is how they knew about my every move.
I had dreams about you. I felt your burning dedication. I felt your wrath. They were afraid of you, you know.
You could have warned me telepathically.
Yes. Yes. I can remember the last time I had thoughts and decisions. There was just the pain. And the lack of pain.
Okay, so we have two options here. Again, we're stuck with a morality dilemma, which I mentioned earlier. So first one here is the radical decision. It says you have been found guilty of treason. However, considering the circumstances and your potential value as an asset with information on the Dark Eldar, I will deliver you to the Ordo Xenos for further interrogation, sparing you of the death sentence. If I go traditional or Puritan, you have been found guilty of treason and collaboration in the deaths of millions of the Imperial citizens. The judgment is death. So, in situations like this, I like sparing people. I don't like killing them just because, for the sake of tradition. I don't like it. So I'd gladly spare them and utilize them, like repurpose them, give them another purpose. In this situation, I'd probably choose the radical path.
The place has been cleaned. The reavers of the cobble of the Jagged Maze have been stopped. I consider this operation a success.
Heck yeah, girl.
I probably don't need to remind you that Cabals send out numerous raiding parties. If this murderous witch told you the truth, there must be other Dark Eldar forces working in other isolated regions of the subsector, trying to enslave whole worlds.
I'm counting on that, actually. We should teach them a lesson while they think they are safe. But for now, my work here is done.
Well done, guys. High five all around. Let's head on back. Nice. So what we'll do is we'll talk to Thelma.
Magos, I need an explanation why you, as a janitor, are so well versed in the forbidden Drakhari law.
And you're absolutely right. I told you that all of this was classified, but for the sake of transparency, I will tell you the truth. I grew up on a small mining colony that fell prey to a Dark Eldar raiding party. They took me to an homunculus laboratory. I don't want to go into details. Suffice to say that creature experimented on me, testing the effects of various drugs on the human physique. I was rescued by an Adeptus Mechanicus strike force, who spent a long time studying the various substances in my system. Eventually I joined their ranks, but I could never forget the atrocities of that despicable Xenox race.
It is indeed a remarkable story. Rest assured, Magos, the time of your reckoning has come.
During my investigation, it became clear that the Arius system in the Triglav subsector has become a hunting ground for the Dark Eldar. Sadistic slavers realized that there were entire worlds without proper imperial protection during the decades of isolation. Lacking manpower, the Xenos chose manipulation, terror, and mind-altering drugs to exert their influence over the imperial authorities, so they continue their foul practices unharmed. The Drakhari corrupted Astra Militarium regiments in the system, imprisoned a cardinal, and spread a dangerous psychoactive substance among the fighting force. I have defeated a succubus from the cabal of the Jagged Maze, who claimed that they have taken millions of Imperial citizens so far, using the hidden webway tunnels, which spread wide beyond the veil of the subsector. Nice. Alright, so what we'll do is... let's check out if we have new stuff. Might have to save some of these. Let's learn this. And then... let's check if we have anything better than what we already have. Apparently not. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to sell all of this, but before we can actually sell, most likely we're gonna have to talk to her, to Captain Van Wynter. Oh shoot, this is the Van Wynter legacy. So remember what I mentioned earlier in this video, guys, like to start chapter 4, Gregor van Wynter, who was the kin of Ragna van Wynter, was actually the captain of the Martyr. So if we want to talk to her, that's what this is. But at the same time, we're going to have to talk to the captain for the Grim Harvest.
Inquisitor, you have a message from the Caligari Conclave.
I've been expecting this for a while. My job is not done in this subsector.
Inquisitor, I require your expertise once again. The pacification of the Triglav subsector is still underway, and the Astra Militarum forces are occupied on various worlds where long isolation steered billions away from the path of righteousness. Meanwhile, Lord Bertram, the governor of the Clamoris system, has reported an attack by Xenos raiders on his palace. In light of your recent discoveries in the Aureus system, I strongly suspect that this might be the handiwork of the Dark Eldar again. The clamorous system is the administrative center of the subsector, and we need to act immediately. He won't last until the Imperial forces arrive. I want you to save the governor, otherwise we have another chaotic situation on our hands.
Yep. Chaos. When has it ever not been chaos? And I'm not talking about a faction, I'm talking about like chaos in general. There's always something awry. But if there wasn't, then there wouldn't be any need for the Space Marines. And of course, the Sisters of Battle. Okay, we can probably go for warfare. We can work on our AoE stuff. Yeah, let's pop that in. Character-wise, okay, we're good. All right, so that's it for this episode, guys. We're pretty much done for this episode. But if you've stayed with me this long, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, and share it. It helps grow this channel. But other than that, if you have any comments, please let me know. Once again, this is Vehement Gamer, signing off. Peacing out.